In this episode of Rob Christie Hike Across America, we continue with our mission to try to find something worth doing in every state. This time, we're in Arizona, and we're going to the Petrified Forest National Park. We're going to check out the Painted Desert. Now, Petrified Forest National Park is conveniently located right on I-40. Here at the Petrified Forest, Painted Desert, the traveling Trekkies here, getting ready to go through and do the drive-through.
Oh yeah.
And check this place out. Now, Petrified Forest is a national park, so your America the Beautiful Pass will work here, but normally it's a $35 charge. This is a first glimpse at the Painted Desert here at Petrified Forest. You can see absolutely beautiful. This just happens to be one of those times when the camera doesn't do it any justice. You have to see the place with your own eyes to really appreciate the color and the beauty around you. Just got to the second viewpoint here at the Petrified Forest Painted Desert, and it just keeps getting better and better. Now, the Painted Desert really reminded me a lot of the Badlands in South Dakota, just with a little bit more color to it. Our third stop here at Petrified Forest. Never disrespect your national parks by leaving your trash or your COVID mask just lying around. There's some places here that are wheelchair accessible, like this little viewpoint I'm on right now. It just goes down. It's got a pretty good viewpoint. Just look at these colors, that detail. These rocks are beautiful. It just goes on. I believe this is our fourth stop here in Petrified Forest Natural Monument, or National Park. You see these really cool building here, just right on the cliff. I mean, how awesome is that? Off the path. Got a little trail down here, kind of goes around the edge. Probably gives it a lot better viewpoint. It looks like it goes down quite a ways. Don't fall, guys. Do you think this trail is going to take us all the way down to those white rocks, possibly? I see some switchbacks down there that look like you can get down. You can see this thing, just a little series of switchbacks. Takes you down into those cool little rocks down there. You actually get up a lot closer and personal, and just instead of getting a view from the top that everybody else is getting. I think we're down on the last switchback here before we get to the bottom. Pretty cool boulder there. I think this is going to be a pretty fun little hike. Just coming down here and kind of exploring around, checking out stuff, checking out these big old boulders and these cracks and stuff. Look at the detail on the rocks. That's super cool. I'm gonna attempt to walk around this thing here without slipping. The edges, you see the edge is pretty slick. That's a pretty good drop. You get scraped up pretty good. I'm gonna go for it. Slipped a little bit. Yeah, man. Yeah, how much did I enjoy my last minute before I slid down that cliff there? Yeah, I just slipped here coming across this precipice here. Almost went down, but we're good. I don't know if you can see it. That little canyon there is all filled with petrified logs. So I actually just went up climbing down this hill because I saw this little trench that was full of petrified logs. Plus there's this ginormous boulder I wanted to check out too. That boulder is absolutely massive. But when I come around this corner, as you can see, petrified logs everywhere. But this trench over here is just filled with them. You can see there's nothing but petrified logs. It's super cool. Cool little hoodoo up top. But yeah, check that out. There's nothing but massive petrified logs. And if you didn't climb down here, you would have never found it. It's not something you see off the trail or something you see on the drive up overlook. This is something you have to get down in the canyon and actually see for yourself.
Let's sit on this thing. Ow. That's not very comfortable.
It's a sharp rock, James.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they headed out back. I'm completely out of breath. It's really steep. But we'll be heading on to our next pullover spot here in just a couple minutes. Now, the Petrified Forest National Park is divided into two halves. The north side of I-40, which is the more redder side, and then the south side of I-40, which is said to be more blue, and is actually the bigger of the two sides. And that just happens to be where we're headed next. We're on the second half of the Petrified National Forest. This one's on the opposite side of the I-40 highway. Check out this little cool mushroom rock over here. Not sure if that classifies as anything other than just a rock. Still cool. It's probably our last stop here at the Painted Desert, the Blue Mesa. You can probably make out the blues in the ground. Not very dominant because the sky is, the sun's pretty high up in the sky right now. Man, that little cavern down there is cool. Oh, this is the rainbow forest, I guess. So this is going to be the last stop of the trip here at Petrified Forest. This is called the Rainbow Forest Trail here, I believe. I'm going to check this out, and it should be pretty cool. It does look like it's actually wheelchair accessible as well. Now, we ended up not finishing this trail just because we didn't have time to do it all, but it did seem like it was going to be pretty cool. It was paved and it went all the way down to the bottom, looped around, and came back up to the top. Now, there is a lot more to do here than what we did. We were just running out of time, but had I known there was a back exit, I would have went all the way through and took Highway 180 up to I-40 instead of backtracking all the way through the park to get to the main entrance. In the next episode of Rob Christie Hike Across America, we go to Wapaki National Monument and we hike around some lava down to Sunset Crater. So if you found yourself liking this video and you want to see more, please like, share, subscribe. There's plenty on the channel, more on the way. Until next time, keep on hiking.